I'm sure this will be a slightly different take on things. We have a wonderful new performer to us tonight, Mr. J.D. Stillwater. Let's give him a big round of applause. Woohoo!
So I have 3 environmental poems to share, and then I'll end on a lighter note. And all 3 of these I wrote in 2019, and they, at this point, 6 years later, all of them seem kind of prophetic. The first one's titled Long After. No, child, we knew. Before the rise, before the fire, before the coup, before the plague, before the war, we knew. Hard to believe we could know and not do, but we knew. Second one is titled Enviroparalysis, and it gets at how it's very difficult for us in our society to not be part of the problem, even as we also try to be part of the solution. Enviroparalysis. My house is on fire, flames through every window. My children are inside, though not yet screaming. My panic rises slowly, oh, so slowly in my liver. My eyes focus downward on the hose, on the bucket. My mind barely registers the tiny toy fire trucks. My back is inconveniently cold, even as my face burns. My hand grasps a small lump of coal I salvaged on my way out. My arm throws it on the fire because my back is still cold. My children begin to scream from inside the conflagration. My indignation flares at their selfish naivete. My God, do they think I am responsible for this? My leg kicks the empty bucket, a tantrum of frustration. My soul sinks into the soil, my sacred soil, like an oil spill. And the third one is titled Not a Poem. This is not a poem. Desperate tropical families swarm north, hothouse survivors fleeing drought, famine. It is a plea. This is not a poem. 400 wildfires rage in Alaska and Siberia, bruising the skies of 3 continents. It is a siren. This is not a poem. Mountains of unspawned salmon die belly up on balmy Yukon stream banks. This is a requiem. This is not a poem. Flailing children's outstretched arms sink below savage brown floodwaters. It is a scream for mercy. This is not a poem. I fiddle with poetry while Rome quietly burns in my nice, comfortable furnace. This is a confession. And the last one, I'm a science ambassador. It's how I make my living. And so this one is a little more science related. It's called An Atom's Life. If carbon could choose, would it be a diamond or a daughter? There are entire planets of solid diamond. They do not smell like macaroni or squeal with laughter swinging between strong hands strolling through gentle breezes. They do not cuddle under downy quilts for communion, cannot dance under hot, pregnant skies, their breath and sweat mingling into iron-rich ancestral soils. Yes, If iron could choose, there would be no asteroids. They would fall in swarms, rusty storms of shooting stars, each atom straining with aspiration to become blood-red hemoglobin, light-sensing retinol, muscular myoglobin of living motion, each atom coveting a chance to live, to bleed, to see the stars, and to reach for them in person.
I was fortunate enough last Sunday to hear JD speak at the Unitarian Church. And so I knew his poems were going to be something special tonight, and they were. That second poem you read, I don't think I'll be able to get the visual images that you spoke of out of my head. And that's the power of poetry, to encourage people to want to change. Because when you kept saying, this is not a poem and this is, this is not, we got the real thing going on. So absolutely wonderful. Thank you, JD.